Hello again, YouTubers, on SpongeBob 101, back here again on the SpongeBob channel with 2 SquarePants or Not 2 SquarePants DVD review video. And today, we have our guest again on the SpongeBob channel, Download 1.
Woo! Woo!
Okay.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say hi, but anyways, yeah, so let's switch over to picture mode and let's get this party started, right? So, this DVD was released July 21st, 2009. And, yeah, you can see the cover there on the side and at the back. So, this was a time when they actually had pretty lame, but at least they had special features. The special features were lame, but at least they had it. I mean, if you think about the latest DVDs, Patrick SquarePants, SpongeBob You're Fired, and The Adventures of Man Sponge and Boy Patrick, those DVDs don't have any special features, so it's a shame. But yeah, so here are the special features. We have a simple animation art gallery for the main episode, 2 SquarePants or Not 2 SquarePants, storyboard panels and character art, and 8 very epic.
And a jellyfish. Don't forget the jellyfish.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, that's a special feature, by the way. Yeah, so 8 episodes here from season 6. So, without further ado, let's get into the summary before we start singing praises and criticizing this DVD. So, 2 SquarePants, or I'll just pause here and you can pause and read the summaries here. So, let's get into the reviews. 2 SquarePants or Not 2 SquarePants. That entire episode was amazingly long for an 11-minute episode. I mean, SpongeBob actually just had accidentally shrunk his pants because he left it in the dryer too long. And Patrick was
like doing this.
Yeah, through the phone for I don't know how long. I mean, obviously it doesn't state how long, but so basically
pretty long time.
Yep, pretty long time. So it was, how long was it? Sorry, no.
Long enough to shrink his pants.
Yeah, long enough to shrink his pants, and that's why he went to find new SquarePants, and he couldn't find it, so he bought RoundPants instead. And everybody purposely pretended that he didn't exist, or at least he wasn't SpongeBob SquarePants. So
are you sure they purposely did it?
Well, I mean, definitely Sandy did it on purpose, and Squidward did it on purpose, because but Patrick really thought he was a totally different guy. So, overall, the story ends with SpongeBob becoming SpongeBob Underwear Pants. And, yeah, that's about it. Out of 5, I give it a 3.5.
I give it a 3.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we are not going to give it any more most critical ratings because it's in direct contradiction to our ratings. So, yeah. I'm just going to average out our general and most critical ratings and put it together and give you guys 1 rating. So, yep, that's the rating for 2 SquarePants or Not 2 SquarePants Squid's Visit. Now, this one was a little bit weird in the sense where SpongeBob is obsessed with trying to get Squidward to come over.
SpongeBob's a stalker.
I mean,
confirmed.
Kinda.
100%.
Especially in this episode, and, yeah. Basically, he really wants Squidward to come over to his house and, like, visit. I mean, I don't see why he really needs to do that, given that, I mean, SpongeBob crashes into Squidward's house every single time. I mean, look at, the episodes, in Season 6, there was Suction Cup Symphony, where SpongeBob and Patrick invaded Squidward's house when he was trying to, come up with that. Oh, before he found out about the
billboard.
The billboard. Yeah, and that was when Okay, never mind, forget it. Yeah, so
scrape that, erase that from your minds.
Yeah, Squid's Visit. Well, Squidward eventually comes over only because SpongeBob stole Squidward's vacuum cleaner, and I just actually realized that I totally forgot to show you guys a disc. Yeah, so here's the disc inside. Yeah.
It's green color, there's nothing to see.
Oh yeah, and by the way, there was no insert in mine, so yeah, that's sad, but oh well.
As I said, nothing to see.
Yeah, and overall, in the end, Squidward's house just gets burned down because he left the casserole in the oven.
Yeah.
So overall, this episode was a little bit weird. I mean, I like the concept of how SpongeBob actually made an entire replica of Squid's house in a pineapple, which is physically not possible.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I really find it quite ridiculous that Squid kept getting mauled and had his life entirely destroyed somewhat. I mean, given that his home was burned down, and he went mad in the end. So with having tea with his vacuum cleaner, which was the only remaining item that he actually had originally in his house. So yeah, that was a little bit weird, but overall 3 out of 5, and you
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
Flipping the script.
Yep.
Literally.
Alright, so next up we're gonna go a little bit faster. The splinter is when SpongeBob accidentally gets a splinter at work, and he's really afraid that Squidward's gonna tell on him, so because he doesn't want to go home. And who does he get for help? Patrick.
Yeah.
Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick. Yeah.
Out of everyone that he can get help from, he chose Patrick.
Yeah, and Patrick literally came out of the dumpster. and he put garbage compost on that wound and made it even worse. But obviously, in the end, everything turned out fine. Mr. Krabs got the splinter out, and SpongeBob was back to normal. And Squidward wanted to get ill so he could get his employee compensation. And
So he smashed himself with the
cash register.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cash.
and unfortunately, he was 2 minutes late. I mean, past his shift, so he didn't get any money. So that one, 3 out of 5 as well.
3.
Okay, and on top of that, Slide Whistle Stooges. That one was a little bit annoying, I think. Yep, I mean, it was like that, and it was like that for the entire 11 minutes. I mean, I could feel Squidward's pain. The pain, man, it burns. The pain. I mean, can you believe someone's like following you all around? And no, not just one person, 2 people following you with 2 whistles and annoying the nuts out of you for the entire day.
Yeah.
So, well, Slide Whistle Stooges, that was okay, I guess. It wasn't too bad, but I mean, I found the last part about how Squidward had the whistle stuck in his throat a little bit disturbing.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a little bit disturbing.
It's not a little bit, it's very.
Yeah, but the montage about how they were entertaining the hospital staff and the patients were pretty nice, I guess. Yeah. So that one, 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I give it a 3.
Okay. Boating buddies. Well, in a bit to run away from SpongeBob, Squidward smashes into a traffic sign. Yeah, it's traffic sign. And he gets caught. Sent to boating school, goes through a lot of ridiculous adventures, and then he fails his test because he got beat up by offending someone that looked like he had SpongeBob's shoes. And Squid was just really annoyed by SpongeBob at that point. So, yeah. Overall, I really like the part about the SpongeBob and Squid explaining how they and Squidward in particular ended up in boating school. Well, Squidward told a story about how... Oh, okay, never mind. You gotta watch the episode to learn more about that.
SpongeBob wrote what? Squidward and SpongeBob Forever? Is that what he wrote?
Yeah, that's what he wrote.
I think that's what he wrote, right?
So, overall, I think that was pretty okay. Pardon me. Okay, let's get back to this. So, overall, that one was okay. 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, what about you? Same?
Yeah, same old. Same old. Oh well.
Oh well. Yeah, so on to the next episode. We're gonna try to go faster in the next episode review video, and it's definitely gonna be faster. But yeah, the Krabby Chronicle. I really like this one. I definitely give it a 4 out of 5. Not because Mr. Krabs was ripping off SpongeBob. I mean, I feel bad for SpongeBob in that aspect. But I really like the idea of Mr. Krabs expanding to a new business.
Yeah.
And actually somewhat succeeding.
Somewhat.
I mean, it's not as successful as the Krabs a la mode in Season 5, where Plankton actually helped Mr. Krabs to get more customers. But in this sense, Mr. Krabs' new business venture actually got him quite a bit of success until his fall. So, yeah. Definitely a episode you should go check out, the Krabby Chronicle, 4 out of 5. And you?
3.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Slumber Party. Okay, now this is just Okay, the last
Yeah.
two episodes, I think it's really the worst out of this entire collection because
Yes.
Slumber Party, SpongeBob continuously tries to break into Pearl's party, not because he actually wants to be in the party, but because Mr. Krabs is afraid that Pearl and her friends are going to trash the place. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but eventually it's SpongeBob who trashes the place, and
He turned into a
Uh,
big, gigantic sponge full of root beer.
Yep, so that was a little bit odd. And Mr. Krabs doesn't actually succeed in the end. That one, 2.5 out of 5, it's really bad. But that's only 2.5 out of 5 when you get to grooming Gary. So what's your rating for the Slumber Party?
2.
2, okay.
Yes.
Now the grooming Gary is definitely okay in my opinion at least one of the, definitely the worst episode in this collection. Why? Because SpongeBob tortures his pet and tries to get him to go to a talent show, I think. No, pet show. It was just a pet show.
A pet show.
And you had I really like. I mean, the only real part I really enjoyed was about the part about SpongeBob trying to bathe Gary, because I know how it's so terribly hard to get a pet to take a bath. So I was pretty okay with that. I mean, yeah. But other than that, I think it was a pretty mean of SpongeBob. Oh, but the best part of it was the at the end where it wasn't Gary who won the prize. It was Patrick.
Yay!
I guess so.
Woof!
and yeah. But other than that, that entire episode was really just bad.
Yeah.
It was just bad. So that one I also give it 2.5 out of 5. Just because of those two parts. But what are your thoughts?
It's a 2. Because it's bad. Like you said.
It was just, yeah. So this is about it for 2 SquarePants or not 2 SquarePants. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Check out Download One's YouTube channel. He's right here. Yep. Put your hands together for Download One, man.
Woo! Clap.
So, okay.
I order you to clap.
Yeah, alright. So, that's all for this video. Keep it right here on Autumn SpongeBob 101. Next DVD review is gonna be Truth or Square. So, see you guys in that video. But, next up we have SpongeBob comics, so stay tuned for that. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.